Alrighty, I'm going to show you how to do the assignment for week 8 of the semester. So first of all, let's log into Northwest College, right? How I kind of showed you in the previous video. There we are. So this is my, access to my server. So I got AutoCAD on here. So I just logged into Moodle, and then there's the week 8. And there's required files right here. Pretty much how we did it all of the previous weeks this semester. So you guys need to download those 3, add them to your H drive, right? And that's what we do every week. Nothing's changed. So yep, download those guys, add them to your H drive. I like to put mine into a folder called week 8. So they all stay somewhat organized. So week 8, there's those 3 folders. You won't have that one yet, but there's those 3 that you download from Moodle, right? And go ahead and open up the alignments from objects drawing. Should look just like this one. It's pretty similar to our other drawings because it's basically just a reference from the book. So basically, we're going to create an alignment from an object. We're going to create an alignment for each one of these roads: Jordan Court, Madison Lane, Logan Court, right? So what we can do up here on the Home tab, we got the alignment creation tools. We are going to click on this Create Alignment from Objects tool. So then you can just click on your polyline right here, boom, hit enter. And then you got to pay attention to this arrow. The arrow is depicting which way it's going to go. If it was the opposite way of what you wanted, you can just say R, enter, but we want it to go down. We want it to go south. So I'm just going to hit enter. Alrighty, so this is the name, Jordan Court. If that didn't show up, go ahead and type it in. Starting station, 10 plus a pair as always, right? Site, we're going to add it to the survey site. Alignment style, we're going to set it to C road CL for the center line of the road. Layer, we're going to leave that. Label set, we are going to change this to major and minor only. We're going to uncheck this box, add curves between tangents, sorry. And then go ahead and hit OK. Boom. Now we have an alignment. It's got our little labels on there. If you're in my class last semester, we played a little bit with alignments. So we're going to basically do the same thing for these two. So alignment from objects. Boom. Enter. And I want this one to be the other way. So R, enter. And we're going to change this guy to Madison Lane. Because that's the name of the road. Starting station, 10 plus a pair. Add it to the survey site. Yep, C road. Major and minor only. Uncheck the box. And OK. Boom. Now we're going to do the same thing with Logan Court. From objects, click on this guy. Like that. I'm going to flip it. R, enter. And this one's Logan Court, I believe. Yep. Starting with 10 plus a pair as always. And OK. Boom. There it is. Basically, that's just one of the little assignments from the book. And if you wanted to, well, in order for me to give you credit from a distance, I want you to show me that you've done this. You can either print this as a PDF and email it to me, or you can print it on paper, scan it, email it to me, or the easiest way would probably just be to go down here and then go to the snipping tool. There you go. I don't know if you guys have ever used this. It's pretty handy. Snipping tool, and then you can literally just go like this, boom, and save this as an image right here. So you can just say week 8, part 1, right? Save, and you can email that to me. I basically just want to see that you created those from those, lines. So there's part 1. Part 2 is alignment creation tools. We're basically going to do similar things, but we're not starting out with that polyline. So this one's kind of similar. Go up to alignment. And instead of from objects, we're going to go to the alignment creation tools toolbar here. Okay, Jordan Court, that's right. We're going to start with 10 plus pair as always. Add it to our survey site. And then hit OK. Now we're going to use this tool over here, this command. We're going to drop down the arrow, go to the second one, tangent, tangent with curves. Click on that guy. Okay, it's asking for a start point. So I want you to go to this circle with the label A on the top of the data up here. Snap to the center. Go to B. Snap to that center. Go to C. Snap to this center. Go to D. Snap to that. E. Snap. And then hit enter when you're done. Basically, I'm just following the instructions that I had earlier. If you guys wanted to follow along, you can go to this guy. I'm basically just going through pretty quick the exercises from the book. So if you're confused, just refer back to the PDF or you can pause the video. So yep, there is an alignment and it's got those curves in there that we want. You can do the same thing, but if you want to create a new alignment, you got to exit out of this Jordan Court guy and start over. So alignment creation tools, boom, change the name, Madison Lane, right? This is just another way that you can create an alignment. 10 plus a pair. Okay. With curves. So let's go from F to G to H. Boom. Enter. There she is. And then let's go exit out of this guy. Alignment creation tools. Call this one Logan Court. There we go. Starting with 10 plus a pair. Okay, and let's just go right here. Same tool. We're going to start at I. And just go snap to the perpendicular. Or you could just do 17 plus pair. Looks good. Right there. Enter. Enter. There. I don't know what happened there. I'm going to undo this. Shouldn't look like that. All right. With curves. I. And just snap to this right there. And then enter. Huh. Okay then. It's funky. Well, I wouldn't worry about that right now. If you really wanted to fix it, you can. But that's basically the second assignment from the book. And so what you can do is you can print that or email it to me, or you can just use the snipping tool, send me a little snip of that, and I'll give you credit for it. The last one is starting from scratch, kind of applying those same tools that we just learned about. So we're going to create a new drawing from a template and refer back to the H drive, right? Your personalized template, so you don't have to type your name in again. Open. So this one should have the 11 by 17 and the letter and all of our stuff with our name on it, right? So what we're going to do is go over here to survey databases, new local survey database, call it week 8. I'm just going to call mine 8.1 because I already did this. Okay. Ooh, that's not going to work. Set working folder first, actually. Sorry. Set working folder. Go back to your H drive. Go to your week 8 folder and then hit OK. And then you can set new local survey database. call it week 8, and then you'll have this guy open for edit. And now you should see all these guys open up. This is where you can import your events. So import survey data. Next, point file. We want it to be point file. And then go refer back to, week 8 on the H drive and the topo survey, which is the download from Moodle from earlier. Open. And make sure you set this guy up to PNEZD as we have always done. Next. Next. Scroll down and make sure you have the insert survey points box checked to yes. Hit finish. Boom, there's the points, right? So next thing we're going to do is we're going to create a surface using those points. So what you do is go to Prospector tab over here, expand surfaces. I don't really care about this guy. I'm going to delete this guy. I'm going to create a new surface. And let's change the style now to 1 and 5 background. Okay. Alrighty. Surface layer, topo, that's fine. Okay, so now we can expand surface 1, expand definition, add files to the surface. So you can hit all points, okay. And there she is, there's a surface. So next step is we're going to create a parcel using the boundary. All right, so you can go ahead and click on your surface, go to this toolbar here, surface tools, drop down, extract objects. So we're going to extract the boundary of the surface and create a parcel from that. So extract objects, only have border checked, hit OK. All right, so then hit escape to clear your selection. Now you just have this 3D polyline here, but we want to convert it to a 2D polyline so then we can have a parcel. Parcels won't work with 3D polylines. So select your 3D polyline boundary. Oop, that was the surface. Just the boundary. There we go. Go to the Modify tab up here. Design. Convert 3D to 2D polylines. Just click on that guy. Boom. Should be in 2D. If you want to double check, you can select it. Go to Properties just to make sure that it's a 2D polyline. Yep, just a polyline. We are golden. So now we can go back to the Home tab. Parcel. Create parcel from objects. Click on our little polyline boundary. Enter. Don't really care about any of these settings. You can just leave them all. And then hit OK. Boom. And if you notice, my boundary turned purple. And I have a property 1 right here that popped up. That's when you know your parcel was created. Another way you can tell is if you go over to Prospector and you can go to sites, parcels, boom, there it is. That's another way to double check that it was created. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is draw a polyline, which is going to be our alignment. So I was said in the instructions that I want 2 angles that are greater than 90 that cut through your surface. So I'm just going to click up here to the top right here. Point number 13 looks pretty good to me. So I'm just going to randomly click over here. Sure, that's where I want my road to be. Yeah, it's got to think a little bit harder than normal. So I'm just going to have to wait for the computer a little bit. Alrighty. Got to be patient, I guess. If only we all had decent computers, you know? That'd be nice. Okay. Alrighty. That's a little bigger than 90. And let's go. Ooh, don't want that one there. I want it right here. And I want it to end right here at the edge. Oh, go in. There we go. Zoom right at this point. Then hit enter. There we go. So now we can go into alignment, create alignment from objects, click on our polyline, hit enter. And then make sure it's going down. If it goes up, hit R for reverse, enter. Alrighty, you can just leave the alignment name as this. Starting station 10 plus a pair. And then uncheck this add curves between tangents. And then hit OK. Boom. We have an alignment. All right. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to change this style. And so our label is rotated 90. So what we can do is just select one of these labels here. Go to edit alignment labels. Major stations, we can click on this little tag here. Edit current selection. All right. So now we can go into the contents here. And we're going to change this precision to 1. So go ahead and highlight all this, hit the arrow to replace it. So now this has the precision of 1. Okay. And we're going to change this rotation angle to 90. The attachment's going to be middle center. The Y offset we're going to put back to 0. Scroll down to the background mask, true. Apply, okay. Okay, apply, okay. There we go. So you'll notice that it has a background mask right there. It covers up the green line. So basically that was most of the assignment. The next part would be to set up our layout tab. So you can go over here, it should have your name on it if you started with your template. Double click in your viewport. Make sure to unlock your viewport. Come on. Unlock. Okay. Unlock, zoom extents. There we go. And we're going to have to viewport freeze a bunch of these layers because a lot of these survey points are on different layers. So you can just select one of them, go over to the Home tab, viewport freeze that layer, select another one, Home tab, viewport freeze that layer, another one, Home tab, viewport freeze that guy. Now there's a lot of different layers, which is kind of a pain. But that's how the book's data is, I suppose. All right. Viewport freeze, select one of these guys, Home tab, viewport freeze. One of these guys, viewport freeze, viewport freeze. Where did it go? Up here. Man, there's a lot of them. Viewport freeze this one. All right, that got rid of quite a few. Looks like I still got some trees going on. Oop. Right there. Viewport freeze. I don't know what these quotation dudes are doing. They're just viewport freeze them also. Alrighty. Let's zoom out. We got to get a scale that works with the engineer scale. So let's try 200. That looks pretty good. So go ahead and lock the viewport. Oops, wrong one. There we go. And if you don't like these guys intersecting, you can just select one of these labels and go up to flip label. Boom, just like that. Go ahead and do that with all the ones that are funky. Just depends on how you drew your line, really. Yeah, there you go. So go ahead and print that. So what you can do is go right click, plot, continue. It's not going to work. I'm not at the college. So let's go DWG to PDF. Let's do that one. Apply to layout, preview. let's see what that looks like. It's got a little line up here, but I wouldn't really worry about it too much. If you really want to perfect your drawing, you might have to move some things around on your title block, but that's good enough for me. So go ahead and plot. There it is, save. And you can just email that to me and I'll give you credit. If you have any questions, just let me know. I'm available. You can always pause the video and go back. It's just, I guess it just depends on your pace, I suppose. But yep, there's week 8. I guess I'll see you later.